20XX in Japan. One day, when science and technology are more advanced than now. My name is Itsuki Sato, and I'm a sophomore in high school. Why don't we all go to karaoke today? I've got some extra money from my part-time job. I'll buy you a drink. I'm super rich now.
Seriously? That's so nice. You are my hero. Let's stay out all night.
Not that cheerful guy who looks like he's the popular guy in class. Over here. This is me, Itsuki. I'm an introverted nerd, the lowest class of student. I'm a sucker for anything anime, manga, and literature. The two-dimensional world is my utopia. The only three-dimensional thing I'm interested in is... What about you, Yuri? Do you want to come to karaoke?
Hey, don't invite her, Sho. I possess knowledge about the culture of karaoke created by humans, but I have calculated that going to karaoke with a large number of people can cause serious damage to vocal cord function. Therefore, I have decided that the answer I should give is no.
Oh man, I can never figure out what she's talking about. As expected from an android.
Yes, I'm a high school girl android. My serial number is NK8MYR. My language abilities are fine. What do you mean you don't understand me?
That is Yuri Nakayama, the only girl that I'm interested in the three-dimensional world. She is beautiful and eye-catching, but I don't want to fall in love with an android. Her words and actions are perfect. It's like a two-dimensional character jumped into the three-dimensional world. To top it off, she's very pretty. It's a great time to be alive, to be able to go to school with such a cute android. I don't dare talk to her, but I'm happy just to see her every day. One day, it's so hot. What's going on? It's so hot today. It's crazy. I think I'll head home early and eat some ice cream. Then I can watch the anime I've recorded. Whoa, someone's collapsed.
The current temperature is 100 degrees Fahrenheit. My internal battery is rapidly heating up. To prevent thermal runaway, I will force a shutdown in 1 minute.
What on earth? Yuri, are you okay? Do you mean it's too hot and you're on the verge of breaking down? I don't know what to do. We have to get you out of here before you shut down. Anyway, come to my house and cool off. Can you stand? Can I carry you on my shoulders?
You saved my life.
My house is just around the corner. Just hang on a little longer. Oh, you're heavy. Just like an android.
I'm an older generation android. I wasn't built with lightweight materials.
Whoa, don't break down. We're almost there. I encouraged Yuri and desperately rushed her to my house.
My temperature is now at an appropriate level. My internal battery temperature has dropped. Calculations show that I should be able to carry on with normal activity in about 30 minutes.
I brought Yuri to my house. My parents are away on a business trip overseas, and I'm alone with a girl in my room. What am I thinking? Associating myself with an android? Anyway, for the sake of my heart, I should take her home soon.
Confirmed elevated body temperature and heart rate for Itsuki Sato. I have failed to analyze the cause.
You don't have to analyze me. Was it mild heat stroke? I'm glad it doesn't seem to be anything serious.
Beep. Master registration has been completed.
What? What's that?
From now on, I will recognize Itsuki Sato as my master and will act accordingly. From this day forward, you are my master, my owner. How you treat me will be your choice.
What? What do you mean? I don't want to be set up like that out of the blue. I'm not sure I can roleplay that well. How do I roleplay? Master and servant roleplay is very suggestive. No, wait, I mean, Is this Yuri's way of saying she wants to be friends?
I can see the dizzying changes in your facial expressions. I recognize that you have a lot of emotional expressions.
My life was officially no longer boring.
Master, in the meantime, I have one request.
Oh, so that's the way it's going to be. Don't call me Master, just call me Itsuki.
Well then, Itsuki, I'm interested in human emotions. I've just analyzed that you express a wide variety of emotions. Therefore, I request to use you as an object of observation. I would like to learn to be able to express my emotions as well.
Master? An object of observation? Oh, my head is spinning.
I don't mean for free. We have a give and take relationship. I will give you everything I can possibly give you, too.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, but if I can be of use to you, Yuri, you can observe me or do whatever it is you want to do. I don't need anything in return.
Itsuki has been repeatedly reading a book titled, My Caring Childhood Friend is So Cute That It Hurts Me during recess. It has been recorded in my internal storage. The important message from this story is that it's nice to be taken care of. I assume that Itsuki has that same desire. I'll take care of you. My calculations tell me that I should be able to learn to take care of you in about 5 hours.
What exactly do you mean when you say you will take care of me? I'm an introverted nerd who loves the two-dimensional world and yearns for the unusual, so I think I'll take advantage of Yuri's kindness here. Okay then, please take care of me. Where do you live? I'm not trying to stalk you, but I thought I'd walk you home.
That won't be necessary.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry for being a nerdy guy and trying to make a handsome guy move.
It's only a few seconds walk away. Next door would be the best way to describe it.
That's so close.
Since you are my master, and considering the efficiency of our activities, I propose that your house should be our base.
What does that mean, we will be living together? Oh my gosh, living together? I couldn't find any reason to argue with her, so I just followed Yuri's lead out of curiosity. The next morning... So this is the end of the dream. It was nice while it lasted. I knew it was too good to be true.
Good morning, Itsuki.
Oh, why are you in my house?
You are my master. I told you yesterday that this would be our base of operations. Breakfast is ready, sir. You have 30 minutes remaining, which leaves you the recommended amount of time to allow for your trip to school. If you exceed this time, there is a 98% chance that you will be late.
What? Is this real? What a surprise! It wasn't a dream! I should get dressed quickly. I don't want to be late for school. Let's eat.
Here you go. There is a 99% chance that you will not be hungry after you eat. My calculations show that you won't feel hungry again until lunchtime.
I'm sorry, but what did you put in the soup?
Miso, mayonnaise, peanut butter, chocolate, and about 20 other things. I made this miso soup by carefully selecting items that are very filling. Is that a problem? This is the menu I consume on a daily basis.
Do you eat this every day? I tried some of the other side dishes she made, but they all tasted terrible. I wonder if she could eat these things every day because she was an android. I was worried it might cause a malfunction. Next time, I'll teach you how to cook. My parents are away often, so I get to practice my cooking a lot. Speaking of which, do you have a family, Yuri? Do they know you're over at a boy's house?
Androids don't have any concept of family. According to my creator, they left 5 years ago, saying they were going to solve the mysteries of the universe. They haven't been seen ever since. But sometimes I receive a letter which assures me that they are still alive.
You have quite a unique creator. That night, I decided to teach Yuri how to cook, as I promised. We made curry and rice. First, grip the knife firmly with your dominant hand, but don't put too much pressure on it. Curl the fingers on your other hand to avoid cutting them. Yeah, you see, you're good at it.
I'm an older generation android, but I'm using a newer operating system. I don't have any problem with my learning functions. I've detected a temperature rise behind me.
Oh, sorry! I didn't mean to get so close to you. I wasn't trying to do anything funny.
I don't understand the need to move away. Your earlier stance makes sense to me. In fact, the operating system performance was improved, so I request you stand in the same position.
Okay, we'll continue then. We worked together to make the curry and then sat down to eat.
I'm detecting unknown emotions. Euphoria, elevated mood, sense of accomplishment. I see. These are what you call deliciousness.
I'm glad you like it. You can eat more if you like. We have plenty of curry left over.
Itsuki, open your mouth.
What on earth? Is my life a light novel? I'm living with a cute classmate and we're cooking together. If I write about this on a message board, people will say I'm lying. Maybe this is the peak of my life.
This kind of situation existed in the book you were reading. The master has the right to disagree with me, but what do you think?
I really want her to be my first girlfriend, but I don't think that day will ever come for me. After much deliberation, I followed my instincts. Let's eat. I thought it was a great honor to be her master.
Decontamination complete.
Oh, I don't know where to look. You're an android, but you can take a bath in water?
As long as I am not submerged for more than an hour, the water does not interfere with my systems.
You can eat too. You're very efficient. Speaking of which, where did you sleep last night? I'm in such shock that we are living together that I can't remember.
I slept on the sofa last night. If that is not acceptable, I can sleep on the floor.
I'm sorry I was so careless. The traditionally decorated room is used as the guest room. You can take the futon out of the closet and sleep in there. By the way, Yuri, do you read the manga?
Anything created by humans is interesting. If the operating system deems it necessary, I will read it.
What? Hey, this is my bed!
I've calculated that reading efficiency is higher in this position. Please recommend some manga for me. Also, how you treat me is your choice, since you are my master.
What? What does that mean? But my reading efficiency will go down. After a while, Yuri fell asleep next to me. Mom? Dad? How are you? I'm doing well. I didn't know how to say no to her. There is a pretty girl in my bed. I probably won't be able to sleep tonight. A few days later,
I found a limited edition version of the theatrical anime of the manga I read in your room. I bought it online.
That's the one I wanted to watch. How did you know?
You were calling out the title in your sleep, so I calculated the probability that you wanted to watch it. I estimated it to be around 97%.
But it's so expensive. Where did you find the money?
I can use my creator's credit card freely. Using it for my master is an acceptable reason.
I was wondering about Yuri's inexplicable behavior, but my mind was already set on watching the DVD she had bought me. I spoke a lot during the movie, showing my enthusiasm for the DVD. I'm talking too much. Sorry, Yuri.
I can tell you are very passionate about this anime. The way you talk with your eyes wide and sparkling, it's impossible to find the words to describe it. Detecting unknown emotion. Positive. Gathering more information. Something is missing, Itsuki. Please tell me more about this anime.
At Yuri's request, I explained more about the anime. We discussed it, and I shared all the knowledge that I had. What?
Analysis complete. This is what love feels like, isn't it? I knew I made the right choice choosing you as my master. You have also taught me so many emotions. Please keep it up. Our future plans together have been updated. We have a date.
Yeah? Let's go on a date. But what did that kiss mean? It must mean Yuri likes me. I'm an introverted nerd, though. I don't know where to take you on a date.
We can go wherever you feel most comfortable.
Well, there's a shopping mall that sells anime goods. Is that okay?
You are my master. I'll go wherever you want.
That weekend, Yuri and I visited the anime goods section of a shopping center.
There are so many interesting things. There is no need to apologize.
Oh, thank goodness! I forgot Yuri was even with me and started looking around for new anime goods. Huh? It's Yuri! What are you doing in this store for nerds?
I'm on a date. My master chose a place that has satisfied my curiosity.
She laughed. Yuri looks so cute when she smiles. I want her. I want her to be my girl. She's an android, so I can do whatever I want with her. Please go out with me.
There is a 1 in 100 million% chance that I don't need you.
Then change that.
No matter how many times I calculate it, I get the same result.
Hey, do you enjoy making me angry? Hey, what are you doing? I was so absorbed in the goods I was buying that I was startled when the clerk shouted. Only then did I realize that Yuri was in trouble. I wasn't confident in my strength, so I quickly looked for the security guard. There he is! Help her, please! Hey, take your hands off that woman! Dang, the security guard! I'm in trouble. What? Why is Sho? Sho ran away and the security guard chased after him. Yuri, have you had a malfunction?
I have no damaged parts.
I'm so glad. Why was Sho angry at you? What happened?
I recognize the emotion called love, but no matter how many times I calculated it, I concluded that I didn't need it from him.
Why did the situation turn bad so quickly?
I don't know. I recognized a rapid change in his expression.
I thanked the shop clerk for intervening. I'm so sorry. I couldn't do anything to protect you. I'm pathetic.
I don't agree. The introduction of the security guard was essential to contain the situation. Thanks to you, the situation was de-escalated. I am grateful. Just as I expected from my master and boyfriend.
Boyfriend? So that kiss was an expression of... Was it an expression of affection?
I told you that I had romantic feelings for you, and you didn't refuse them. That means we are in a relationship, doesn't it?
Yes, it does! I've been in love with you for a long time too. If it's okay with you, I would like to go out with you. My first girlfriend was a beautiful android. It was probably the most emotional moment of my life so far. A few years later, we got married and had a cute baby. What? You thought Yuri was an android? Actually, Yuri was a human. Because of her lack of emotional expression, Yuri was often teased as a child. In order to protect her heart, she pretended to be an android completely. She fooled me too.
I'm done being an android, because you taught me how to be happy and feel good.
I'm Shota, a sophomore in high school, and my hobby is playing online games. I have my favorite idol, but it's hard for me to talk with some girls, and indeed don't have a girlfriend. Playing online games is the only moment of feeling happy for me. Well, I was playing a fantasy game with a male friend, the warrior Sana, who I got to know through the game.
Hey Shota, why don't we do an offline meetup next time? Next Sunday, let's meet up in front of the station.
Deal! I also wanted to see you anyway. I was looking forward to meeting Sana at the offline meetup. Then, the day of the offline meetup. Well, I'm getting nervous. What does Sana look like? What if Sana's a macho guy? Oh, I can't wait to see Sana.
Hey, Shota. Sorry for the late.
What?
Well, I guess you're supposed to be Shota, don't you?
Yes, I am. So what? There's a stranger girl who's standing.
Should I say, nice to meet you, shouldn't I? Thank you for playing with me on the game. I'm the warrior Sana. I'm glad to meet up with you today.
What? What did you just say? And she's the popular idol of the moment. This is Sana-chan.
Hi, everyone. Nice to meet you all. This is Sana.
What?
Are you all right?
What?
Shota, you're too loud.
Is this some kind of joke? Why is Idol Sana here? So, we decided to enter the nearest karaoke for now.
Once again, I'm Sana. Nice to meet you.
I'm Shota. Nice to meet you too. I've never thought Sana's Idol Sana. Honestly, I thought you were a man.
Sorry for that. Sorry for pretending to be a man while we were playing the game.
Oh, it's alright.
I came here to say thank you for playing with me. And I want to apologize for lying to you.
Then Sana begins telling me, looking dejected.
There are strict rules on my company. I can't go out with men except for my family. Anyways, there are not many days off though.
I guess it's a tough thing to be in your enchanting world.
That's why I came here without asking my agent. If she finds out, you might get in trouble.
No worry, I don't care.
If you don't mind, could you date me?
Your posture and face are too cute to follow the rules. Yes. Yes! Let's do that.
I'm so glad you accept it.
But as long as we're friends, we shouldn't use the honorifics. Otherwise, we cannot open our hearts to each other.
Sure. Thank you, Shota.
I've never thought of this possibility. I spend time with Idol Sana, who I've been one of her fans. I'm also happy about that. I feel like I'm in heaven. It didn't take so long for Sana and I to get to know each other, because we've communicated within online games.
I don't miss what I aim for.
Hey, go easy on me. After that, we went to the movies. We've never stopped talking. I feel like I wanted to be with her all the time.
Hey, we just saw her panty, didn't we?
Shh, you better be quiet. Is that really what a girl's supposed to say? It's hard to not keep laughing though. We had a really great time. That crude warrior Sana is an idol. I still can't believe it.
You shut up. But to be honest, it's refreshing me to be able to walk out here like this.
I know, it's tough being an idol, isn't it?
I found you, Sana.
Oh no! It's Miss Suzuki!
I understood, because Sana told me about Mrs. Suzuki, who's Sana's agent.
Why did you do that? Do you really understand who you are and what your situation is?
Yes, ma'am.
Please, wait a minute. Let me explain the reason.
You shut your mouth.
Sorry.
Now is the crucial time for your future. Do not be selfish in your behavior. I can't believe you are literally playing with a man. Why I said to you, it's just because I care about you.
I think you're a bunch of bullcrap. I probably should not have said those words. But I want to help if my friend is crying. That's how being a human is. Mrs. Suzuki, you're not angry at Sana. It's just for your company, isn't it? You get angry because you can't control Sana for what you want her to do.
Excuse me? Don't talk to me like you know what I'm talking about. I'm the best person who understands Sana.
Then you should understand what she wants is taking rests.
Shota.
Sana is not your business item for you. She's my precious friend. If being an idol has created so much stress for Sana, I'm gonna make her quit.
Hey, you should get off my car. Sana, we gotta go. A lot is going on in the adult world, you know. Anyway, you should get off immediately.
I'm not done yet. Sana, I'm sorry. I was useless. I couldn't do anything for her. Sana was taken by Mrs. Suzuki. It wasn't until a week after the incident that I heard from Sana.
I'm sorry. I couldn't call you because I had been too busy with something.
What does something mean?
Well, actually...
What? Are you going to retire? It's because I talked to Miss Suzuki, isn't it?
Shota, you are too loud! It hasn't been reported yet. But it's not. Why I did the idol? It's just because I wanted my fans to make them smile. But not anymore. From now on, I want to do everything in my power to make you smile, Shota. I like you, Shota. Please be my boyfriend.
What?
I could tell you face to face. Please let me know your answer next time.
Wait, what does the next time mean? The phone was suddenly hanged up, and the next day...
I'm Sana. Nice to meet you all.
Is that really Idol Sana? Sana has just transferred to my school. I guess I've become the target of a very skilled sniper.
I'm Shota, 28 years old. I work as a long-distance truck driver for a small shipping company. This is Sana. She is going to be working for us as a truck driver. Please, let her join you on your trip so she can learn how we operate.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, yes. Sana, if you don't understand something, please don't hesitate to ask Shota about it.
Okay.
She looks so young. 3 years into my career, I was finally given an assistant.
Ugh, this is boring.
She doesn't seem very motivated. The new woman assigned to ride with me made the worst first impression on me, but I just treated the job as I always do. How did you end up working at this company, Sana?
Oh, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm only here to make some extra money until I find a better job.
All right. She doesn't respect my job.
I like driving, so I just passed my long vehicle license. Anyway, it's just a temporary job, so you don't have to take teaching me so seriously.
That's not possible. What on earth? Who is this woman? Sana had no interest in the shipping business. I liked transportation. I liked working for the company. So I thought I would show her some fun things about being a truck driver. It's no use being angry. Let's do it. Well, let's take a break. This rest area has a foot bath.
Really? A foot bath? Oh, it feels so good.
Right? This is the best part of the job. Okay, let's have a seafood bowl at the next rest area for lunch.
A seafood bowl? Seriously? I'm excited.
It's hard when you don't have a lot of time to make the delivery, but when you have time, you need to take breaks. Long-distance drivers need to take breaks. No matter what job you're doing, you need to find your own way to have fun. All while getting the job done, of course.
Well, I guess so.
I had Sana ride along a few times after that. We ate local specialties and visited as many tourist spots together as time would allow. Sana was assigned to drive within the prefecture, but sometimes she would assist me when I had a long-distance trip.
Hey, can I try to drive to the next rest area?
Okay, I guess you have to try it eventually.
Yes!
She said the job was a temporary job, but now she seemed to be enjoying it. Sana's driving was anything but commendable. She's driving so slow. Does she really have a long vehicle license?
I'm still a little scared.
You're only used to driving smaller vehicles. Be extra careful.
Yeah, I haven't touched a truck like this since I got my license.
Watching Sana drive made me feel uneasy.
What?
Maybe they're annoyed that you're driving slowly.
Oh no, what should I do?
Don't worry, it's a double lane. They will pass sooner or later.
Okay.
But the car overtook us and started driving in front of us. Then they began to slow down, which forced us to slow down to avoid having an accident. Whoa! What a guy!
Ugh, I don't want to drive anymore. If I make a mistake, I might hit him.
Calm down. It's his fault if you do. He's driving like an idiot. Should I call the police?
Whoa, he's following us. I'm scared.
Don't get out of the truck until he is gone. Don't open any doors or windows. We managed to get to the rest area where I was supposed to take over the driving, but the other car followed us into the rest area. Wow! I knew it was a woman.
I told you so.
Listen, don't make eye contact.
Okay.
Fortunately, the delinquents weren't violent and they left rather quickly. When I was younger, I would have come outside with my hands up, ready to fight. But I was in a company car, so I bit my tongue.
I don't want to drive anymore. That was scary.
Are you okay? Let's switch. I'll drive.
I'm not suited for this type of work. I'm too weak mentally.
I see. I was surprised to see how different Sana was from my first impression of her. Sana missed a few days of work. She became afraid of driving after the incident with the delinquents. Thanks to the dashcam mounted on the truck, the police caught the aggressive drivers. It didn't make her feel any better, though. A few days later,
I'm sorry for any inconvenience I may have caused by being absent from work. I'm not suited for this job, so I'm going to quit.
don't you like working for our company? If it's okay with you, I would ask you to keep working for us, but from the office instead of in the trucks.
What? I love this company. You would let me work in the office?
We have just opened a vacancy, so I would like to offer it to you. Make sure you do your job well.
Thank you so much. I'll do my best.
Her job title was different, but she came back to the company. Sana worked in the office, assisting with clerical work, sorting packages, and sometimes she even got in the trucks to assist the drivers. It was a small company, so in a position like Sana's, which required the employee to be able to do everything, was important. When she first joined the company, I was angry at her for being so unmotivated, but now she's a different person. I had a bad impression of her because she was a bit flamboyant, but I came to find out she's a nice woman with a good heart. The other employees acknowledged that Sana had changed. Naturally, my feelings toward her had changed as well. Later at work, Sana and I got together and had a chance to talk in private. It's nice that you're back.
Thank you, Shota. You taught me so much. I'm sorry for how things turned out. I'm sorry I disrespected your job, but I've changed my mind. I'm going to stay at the company and do my best here. Watch this space.
Oh, good luck! Sana looked reborn. She was dazzling. It was the middle of the busy season at work. When things were busy, Sana would come to ride in my truck as my assistant. Sana is quick-witted and useful. You can have her as your assistant. But during the busy season, having a female passenger. Now that I think about it, I think the boss set me up. The next day.
It's like a dream to be able to sit next to you in your truck like this again.
You're exaggerating.
It makes me so happy.
It's just work. She continued to work in the office as well as assisting me in the trunk a few times a month. One day, let's take a nap here.
Okay.
Hey!
It's warmer when we are close to each other.
I'm sweating. You can smell me.
I like the smell of your sweat. I want to stay like this forever.
We started dating naturally without even asking each other out. I'm sure that was my boss's intention. My company has so many in-house marriages. Or it could be that my boss trusts me and knows I wouldn't try anything with a woman who works for our company. If that's the case, it's probably not a good idea to go out with her. But I'm already crazy about Sana.
What? Look forward when you were driving. It's dangerous.
We got married after 2 years of dating. Today we are going for a family drive with our 2 kids. Good thing about being a truck driver is that I can go anywhere I want without the need for a satellite navigation system. We're going to make a lot of new memories as a family.
Thanks for taking the time to meet us. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I'm Aita Sakurai, and I work as a sales representative for a company that sells office supplies. On this day, I was at the park management office with my boss, Mr. Sasuke.
Aita, please write me an estimate as soon as you get back to the office. It's very hot today. Oh, a soft-serve ice cream truck. Can you go get me some ice cream? I'll give you some extra money so you can buy yourself one too. Let's take a break.
Sure. Thank you so much.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Hey, sir.
What do you want?
I want some ice cream too.
What?
That's not how you ask someone for something. Ask me properly.
Okay, Uncle. Can you please treat me to some ice cream too?
Good. Here, go buy yourself one.
What?
Thanks.
The woman took the money and ran towards the ice cream truck.
Sorry. Shiho is not usually like that, but I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
Yeah. My boss also seems a bit strange. I wasn't very good at communicating. Speaking smoothly didn't come easy to me. I was having a hard time working in my newly appointed sales position. It was a small company, but it was the only one that offered me a job, so I couldn't afford to be picky.
Aita, are you misunderstanding something? She said uncle, didn't she? That's my niece.
What? Your niece?
Here you go. This is for you, Rena. Oh, thank you. What were you guys talking about?
I was just telling Aita that you're my niece.
I see. I should introduce myself to you. Nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Sasaki's niece, Shiho Sasaki. I'm a college student.
Nice to meet you too.
This is my younger friend from college, Rena Nogami. I'm Rena Nogami.
She seems to be a quiet woman.
Uncle, who's this guy?
This is Aita. He's my junior at work.
I'm Aita, Sakurai.
So, how are things going for you, Shiho?
Well...
Just when I thought the introductions were over, Mr. Sasuke and his niece Shiho started catching up with each other. They spoke about what they had been up to recently. Wow, Mr. Sasuke always spends so much time talking. I hope they finish talking soon. I wish he wouldn't have put me in this position. It's a little awkward.
Actually, we're on our way to a live concert. Ida, do you like live music?
Well, I've been listening to this song recently.
Oh, that song. I've heard it too.
Oh, I see. I found it difficult to continue the conversation because I had a communicative disorder.
Speaking of which, Rena, did you say that there was another concert this month? Yeah.
Sounds good. Maybe I'll go to that one.
Yeah, you can come with us if you want to.
What?
Let's go to the concert together next month then. Shall we meet you in the evening at the station nearest the venue?
Sure, but...
Okay, it's decided then. The concert is at night, so we'll meet in the evening.
Okay.
Let's exchange contact info.
Come
Come on, give me your phone. Yours too, Rena. You got a college student's contact info. You should be happy.
No.
Why are you so embarrassed?
I tried to reply politely, but... Shiho went on with her story. Before I knew it, the three of us were going to the concert together. I realized that Mr. Sasuke was on his own and not taking part in the conversation, so I hurriedly joined him and we went back to our office. The three of us had a great time on the day of the concert. When we left the venue, Rena and Shiho were still coursing with adrenaline.
Oh, that was fun. Yeah, it was great. Did you enjoy it, Aita?
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't it fun?
No, it was fun. The last song was, a new song. It was very hard for me to have a conversation with them because of my disorder.
That was great. We should all go out together again.
Yeah. Oh, she's so pretty. Rena listens to me even though I'm not good at communicating. She's exactly my type. But I can't speak to her properly. The next day, I had lunch with Mr. Sasuke on the road.
Shiho said she had fun at the concert. It's nice to make friends who share similar hobbies.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Didn't you have fun?
Not at all. I was the only guy. I was overwhelmed because I was alone with two women.
Shio is very lively, but she can be a little pushy.
That night, Shio contacted me and we arranged to meet again the following Sunday. That Sunday... Shio hasn't arrived yet.
Actually, she had a last-minute emergency, so she can't come. Sorry about that.
Oh.
Anyway, take a seat.
Oh no! She'll hate me if I don't say something! Oh no. Oh no, oh no! That live performance the other day? That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
I can't continue the conversation. The awkward atmosphere between us continued for a long time. After about 30 minutes, we left the restaurant. Well, today...
No, it was my pleasure. Anyway, see you.
I'm sure she hates me. She's exactly my type, though. This is the second time I've messed up when I've been out with her. Oh no. The next weekend, I don't want to go on like this. I want to do something about my communicative disorder.
Did you meet a woman that you like?
It's that obvious.
I'll teach you the best technique.
Please. There's one trick that I use. You should make them think you're listening intently, even if you're not interested at all. What? Is that it? Yeah, all you have to do is practice. Try it with your family members. I see. I'll give it a try if he's so sure it works. The next evening, Sis, come on in.
What? What's wrong? You're never this happy to see me.
I just figured there must be a reason why you've come to visit.
What? That's weird. What's wrong?
My sister, who's a year older than me, is married with children and lived close to my parents. She's often come over to my house to complain.
Listen, every time I talk to Ken lately, he just tells me to shut up. What do you think I should do?
That's a tough one, sis. You're doing well taking care of your family and working part-time. Ken's in junior high school, right? He's going through puberty. I remember what that was like. From the outside, he may look like an idiot, but I'm sure he's taking care of himself. Kids that age always get upset when their parents nag them. I think it's best to just trust him and watch over him quietly.
Well, adolescent boys are really difficult. You've been listening to me complain a lot today and complimented me without hesitation. You usually ignore me and give me your not again look, but not today. You're creeping me out a bit, Aita.
I'm in the process of self-improvement.
What?
I made a conscious effort to empathize with people when I spoke to them at work. I'd ask them questions to get them to explain themselves better.
Aita, You seem to be getting better at having conversations.
Thank you.
It's nice to see you being so empathetic. That's very good.
If I can listen to other people attentively and empathize with them, I'll be able to further increase my sales. I was a simple guy, so the compliment from Mr. Sasaki gave me a little boost of confidence. I worked myself up enough to ask Rena out on a date. There's a live concert next weekend. Would you like to go with me?
Yeah, sure. Let me know the details.
Woohoo! She said yes! I carefully planned the date and was ready to take on the challenge. On the day of our date, I told her to meet up with me well before the start of the concert. I wanted to take my time to talk to her and get to know her properly. There's something I wanted to talk to you about, Rena. I'm not good at communicating. So, I'm sorry I couldn't speak to you properly the last time we were together.
Oh no. You don't have to apologize.
You didn't enjoy talking to me, though, did you?
That's not true. I'm actually not good at communicating either.
Is that so?
When I was in junior high school, someone made fun of me because I had a stutter. Ever since then, I've been afraid to talk to people.
Oh, that must have been a tough time for you. What did you do to get over it?
I'm a quiet person by nature, so I didn't force myself to speak to people much.
Oh, I see.
I met Shiho in college, and she was very kind to me, so we became friends. I didn't really have anyone that I could call a friend till I met her.
You've been working so hard on yourself. That's amazing.
Oh no, I'm not really. What? I'm speaking normally now.
Yeah, you are. I was using the technique that my senior at work taught me.
I see. It's 'cause you're easy to talk to. I feel at ease when I'm with you.
Is that so? That makes me very happy.
Yeah.
We had a great time, and I felt like we enjoyed the show much more than the last time. The concert was fun. Hey, if you're free now, there's an observatory with a beautiful view of the night sky nearby. Do you want to go with me?
Yeah, let's go. Wow, it's so beautiful.
It is! I've always wanted to come here. I'm so glad you came with me. It's my first time seeing the night sky with a woman. I'm happy it's with you.
I'm happy that I get to see it with you, too. It's a very nice feeling to be able to communicate with you. It makes me very happy.
What? What's wrong? Whoa! What's wrong with you all of a sudden?
I'm glad I met you, Aita. I feel like I'm not myself right now. Like I'm intoxicated. My arms and legs feel like they're moving by themselves. I'm so happy to be able to connect with you. I want to thank you. I don't know what I'm saying. My mouth is moving by itself.
You want to say thanks?
Close your eyes.
Rena kissing me passionately was no accident. My senior at work has also taught me secret way to get girlfriend to kiss you. What? You want to know how to do it? I'm sorry, but I can't tell you, because it's a secret.
Hey, Uncle. How is Aita doing?
He's changed. Thanks to you, Shiho. The power of love is great. His sales performance is getting better little by little, and he's like a new person. When he first joined the company, I didn't know what to do with him.
I'm glad. I thought he and Rena would get along well after hearing you describe him to me. Rena seems to have brightened up too. She looks happy. I'm relieved.
I'm still in love with Rena to this day. We didn't know anything about Shiho and Mr. Sasaki's scheming.
Huh? This sheet says that my grades are the second best in the grade this time around. I've read it over a few times to make sure I wasn't mistaken. The same student always gets first place, and their grades are always remarkable. So even being second best is still a great accomplishment for me. My name is Yoshiyuki Tanaka, and I'm a run-of-the-mill high school junior. My school always publishes a list of the top 20 students in each grade. What's up?
I need to talk to you. Can you come over here for a minute?
What? Can't you come over here?
I don't want anyone else to hear us.
Okay, then. Is she gonna tell me that she likes me? That's Chika Otaka, my classmate. She was a shy girl who spent a lot of time alone. I managed to suppress my impatience and followed her.
Yoshiyuki,
Yeah?
you're so smart.
What?
Can you teach me how to study?
Eh? Is that all you wanted to say?
Yeah.
If you want someone to help you study, why don't you just ask your sister? She's the cleverest girl in our grade, isn't she? Wouldn't you rather learn from the cleverest person?
I can't ask my sister to tutor me. I don't want to depend on her.
What? Why?
Wait a minute.
Sis, what you doing here?
I saw you two sneaking around, so I followed you.
The girl who suddenly appeared was Chika's sister, Haruka. We're all the same age, and Haruka was the #1 student in our grade. She got the highest score on our high school entrance exam, and was the cleverest person in our grade ever since.
I said don't talk to me at school.
Chika, that's terrible. It makes me so sad. I can help you with your studies. After all, I'm the cleverest person in our grade.
Don't be so annoying.
What? Why has this sibling rivalry just erupted in front of me?
I don't need your help. Why not?
Cause Yoshiyuki's gonna tutor me. You heard us talking, didn't you?
Why don't you want me to tutor you? I'm your sister, so I'm gonna tutor you. You can go back to class, Yoshiyuki.
Well,
Haruka, I've chosen Yoshiyuki. Leave me alone.
but I haven't agreed to anything yet.
Are you so confident that you can tutor her better than I can? How did you do on our last exam?
I came in second place.
That's surprisingly good.
Yeah, but it might have just been a fluke. I think it'd be better if you taught her, Haruka, seeing as I'm usually not so good.
No, you tutor me.
Why me?
It's not just about your ranking.
What do you mean?
You don't seem to have many friends, so I figured you're the same type of person as me. I wouldn't be nervous around you if you tutored me.
Oh, I see. Whoa, she knows a lot about me. But the way she said that with that look on her face almost makes me lose my temper.
Okay then, Yoshiyuki will tutor you and I'll tutor him.
What?
I think that's the best arrangement.
I couldn't understand why Haruka was so obsessed with tutoring Chika.
Do whatever you want, Haruka.
Yeah, I will. Okay then, I'm looking forward to working with you, Yoshiyuki. Let's exchange contact info.
Okay.
Chika should too.
Why are you on my case so much?
And so began our somewhat troublesome tutoring arrangement. The next day after school, we held a study session at their house. First off, I was in Haruka's room being taught math.
Oh, it'll take you a long time to figure out the solution that way. You can do it this way instead.
What? I didn't know you could solve it this way. Was this in the textbook?
I learned it from an online community.
From the internet? Huh.
The internet is a strong tool if you know how to utilize it. You have to be strong-willed though, because it's very easy to get sidetracked and end up watching cartoons or other videos.
Yeah, I can see how that would be a problem. Haruka was friendly and very good at teaching.
Oh, her time's up already. Now it's your turn to go and tutor Chika.
Your efficient study methods and comprehension are unbelievable. Just what I'd expect from the cleverest student in our grade.
Thanks for the compliment. Do a good job with Chika.
I'll do my best. For the second part of our tutoring afternoon, it was my turn to teach Chika math. This problem is a test of whether or not you're able to expand the equation. You see, if we organize it like this, it becomes...
I see. It's easier to understand it now. You're very good at teaching, Yoshiyuki.
Haruka just taught me how to solve it, so it's still fresh in my memory.
It's good that you taught me. It means Haruka can't take any credit for it.
Why are you so stubborn towards your sister? Do you hate her?
I don't hate her. She's my sister. It's just that when we're together, people always compare us.
Ah, it must be hard to have an older sister who's so clever. If I had an older brother who was as perfect as Haruka is, I'd probably want to keep my distance too. The sun looks nice when it's in the sky, but if it were closer to Earth, it'd burn everything. Do you know what I mean? What's wrong?
Suddenly talking about the sun. Are you a poet?
Maybe I shouldn't have said that. That probably wasn't a good idea. I was just worried about why you were so stubborn towards your sister, but I'm happy to see you smile at least.
Are you worried about me?
We're classmates, and we're very alike.
What I'm gonna tell you now is our little secret, so you can't repeat it to anyone, okay?
Sure. Our little secret. I was nervous just at the sound of that meaningful phrase. She was always so unsociable in the classroom, but on this day, she smiled at me and looked so cute.
When we were in the 4th grade, my parents stopped telling me to work harder. They gave up on me. My sister is a good student and athlete. She's also very active, the complete opposite of me. That's why I shouldn't get in her way. I can't let her waste time tutoring me.
I didn't know that.
I want my parents to praise me too, though. So I promised I'd do my absolute best on our next exam, but they laughed at me when I told them that.
Eh?
It broke my heart. I thought if I got a good score someday, they'd finally praise me.
You can do it! Let's study hard together and surprise your parents.
It's gonna be so hard for me to surpass my sister.
If you give up, it's over. It might be difficult to surpass your sister, but you might be able to close the gap to her, right? I'm aiming to get the best scores in our grade. It'll be difficult to do it alone, but if we encourage each other, I'm sure we can do it.
You're the only person who's willing to work hard for me like this. I'm so happy. You're right. If we encourage each other instead of going it alone, we might be able to do it.
Let's do it! That day was more of a secret meeting than a study session, but I left their house feeling refreshed.
Wait, Yoshiyuki.
Huh?
Thanks for today.
At first I was worried about how productive our study sessions would be, but I've now changed my mind. It's great that you're tutoring me.
That's good. I'm sure Chica is happy that you're tutoring her too.
She never asked me to help her with her studies. We were very close until around the middle of elementary school. Many things happened since then, and we ended up like we are now. I care about her a lot as a sister, though. Please take good care of her.
The most that I can do is help her with her studies on your behalf. Is that okay?
That's very kind of you to say.
I wasn't doing it to be kind. It's just honestly what's happening. I was relieved to find out that they were both clumsy sisters who cared for each other. At night, 1 week later... Haruka? What's wrong?
Oh my gosh, Chica's disappeared.
What?
I meddled too much and interfered with her studies. That's why she got angry. It's all my fault.
I'll hang up and go look for her too.
I'm gonna try and find her at some places where I think she might be. I'm sorry for bothering you.
I rushed out of my house. 30 minutes later. I found you.
You found me?
I was looking for you.
How did you find this place?
I looked for this place because I knew you wouldn't want to be found by Haruka. She's going around trying to find you in places she thinks you might be. But if you didn't want to be found by her, you wouldn't be hiding in those places, would you?
You're right. I hardly ever come to this part of town, but the only place I could think of to come and kill time at this time of night was this park. I just wanted to cool off a little. I figured someone would find me here quickly. We used to come here when we were kids. It's a little far from our house, but it was like a little adventure coming here when we were younger.
Haruka sounded like she was in a big hurry to find you when we spoke on the phone. She said she was sorry that she meddled too much in your studies.
Really? My sister's in a hurry to find me?
Shall we go home now?
Yeah.
I called Haruka and walked Chika home.
I've been studying hard every evening after you leave my house. I really want to surprise my parents. Your words have been stuck in my head for a long time.
Forget about what I said.
I can't. I'll probably remember it for the rest of my life.
Our study sessions continued at Haruka and Chika's house. I think it'd be more efficient if the three of us studied together.
No, it's fine.
We can keep
doing what we're doing.
The stubborn sisters were being as stubborn as ever. The day of our exam came and went in the blink of an eye. A week later, the final ranking sheets were handed out.
My grades improved a lot. I'm in the top 20 for the first time.
Congratulations! You achieved your goal!
Thank you. I'm still not even close to my sister, though.
I couldn't get first either.
It looks like my sister got a perfect score.
She's too clever.
I'll show my parents the ranking list tonight.
Yeah, show them how well you did.
I don't know if they'll be that impressed. I'm quite scared to speak to my parents. I need some courage.
Courage? I knew I'd remember that moment for the rest of my life. That night, Chika showed her parents the ranking list with trepidation. They praised her for the first time in a long time, and told her she did a great job. Chika and I naturally started going out with each other.
I cried as I told my parents how I'd been feeling. They hugged me and apologized.
I'm glad you managed to settle your differences.
Yeah, I'm relieved. I should tell Haruka that you and I are dating, right?
I'll tell her, if you like.
Sure, okay.
Then,
That's great! Take care of my little sister, please.
the brilliant, hard-working, and loving sister. I'll probably remember that smile she gave me for the rest of my life.
I wish I was popular. High school life without a girlfriend sucks. I'm Satoru Kawashima, a junior in high school with no girlfriend and no romantic experience.
You're talking about that again? I disagree. A student's main job is to study.
That's my childhood friend, Izuna Uhara. We'd known each other since kindergarten, and we're like brother and sister. Her caring nature made her popular with boys. I wonder why we're so different. Maybe the problem's my haircut. No, maybe I'm just not manly enough.
Hey, if you want a girlfriend that badly, why don't you make me your girlfriend?
That's funny. I spend so much time with you. I don't get nervous around you at all. Neither do you around me, right?
You're right.
Shall we drop by your house again and play a game together?
Sure. Huh. Maybe I'll ask her.
Hey, what you doing? Let's hurry up and get home. The next day. Hey, how's it going, loser? I'm gonna become irresistible to girls. Just watch me. I have some good news for you, loser. There's a fortune-telling parlor in my neighborhood. Ah, I know that place. I pass it on my way home. What happens there? I heard that if you ask the old lady to read your fortune, you'll be sure to find love. Didn't Izuna tell you about her? Everybody's talking about it. You know, Tanaka, love isn't something that can be influenced by the reading of fortunes or begging the gods. That's not very convincing coming from someone who isn't popular. Stop talking nonsense and start making a steady effort to improve yourself. Okay. Oh gosh, what's he talking about? Fortune telling? Love superstitions? Should I be relying on such things to make me popular? Even if the heavens and earth were reversed, I'd never... Please, please, please give me a girlfriend! Fortune telling? Begging the gods? Great! I'll do whatever it takes to become popular!
What's wrong with you? Look up at me.
I heard from an acquaintance that you're a very famous psychic medium who helps people find love. You know Godmother and Mieruku-chan might be your master because you look kind of like her. Right?
Well, what's your name?
My name is Satoru Kawashima.
Satoru? Oh, you're Satoru. I have a special treatment that will surely make you irresistible and bring you many girlfriends. I can offer it to you as a special treat.
A special treatment? What does it entail?
The treatment involves being possessed by a popular guy. You will then take on all of his traits and will be able to get all the girlfriends you want.
Possessed? I don't want my soul to be taken over. I can't.
Don't worry, your sense of self will remain intact.
Wow, that sounds amazing. But why would you specifically offer me this amazing treatment?
There's something you should know. You're the only person who's ever got down on their knees and begged me to be popular. I've never seen anyone do that before. So, shall we start now?
I'd really appreciate it.
Okay. Then let's go. Clench your teeth.
Jeez. The next morning, I was reborn. Good morning, everyone. What? Satoru? Good morning, Tanaka. I wasn't myself until yesterday, but I look cool now, right? What's wrong with you? You're speaking weird. Don't worry about the details. I've gained confidence in myself. I know how to be cool now. Satoru, did you? The effects of the medium's work were tremendous. After the ritual, my mind was flooded with the vast knowledge of a popular guy's strategy to attract women. Oh, Misaki-chan, did you cut your hair?
Can you tell? I only cut the ends a little bit. How did you notice?
It looks great. You look cute.
Thank you!
Satoru, you made that look so natural. I couldn't tell she cut her hair at all. Did I do something weird?
Satoru?
The girls are looking at me differently than they were yesterday. I guess looks are important.
That's not right.
Huh? What's wrong?
That's terrible.
What's wrong? Did you get your heart broken?
Who are you?
Don't worry about that. Did your boyfriend cheat on you?
He likes someone else now.
That's so selfish of him.
That's enough. I couldn't believe what he was telling me. Anyway, I'm over him now.
Then let me be your next boyfriend. You'll never have to say that you feel cold again.
Sure, I'm in love with you.
After school,
I'm surprised at myself, but I've been in love with you since this morning. You're the only one who noticed the small change in my haircut. Please go out with me.
of course I will. Do class presidents always work alone after school?
Let go of me! Who do you think you are?
If I seduce the class president, won't that mean I've won the most beautiful girl in school?
What do you mean?
Just shut up and be my girl.
You can do whatever you want with me.
This is so easy. I'll have 10 girlfriends in no time.
Hey, Satoru-kun! Is it true that you've been hitting on a lot of girls? I don't want to be dumped twice in one day, okay?
Your eyes look scary. Wait a minute, there's a deeper reason for this.
A deeper reason for you having an affair? Let me hear it.
Well, let's go to a cafe and talk.
No, let's talk in my room. I'll tie you up so you can't move an inch.
Ugh! Jeez!
Satoru-chan, where are you going? Let's talk about our future together in the student council room. Satoru-kun, wait! I want to go shopping with you. When do you want to go?
What? The class president, Misaki-chan, and so many others?
Can you please explain what's going on here?
Ugh! Dang it! Why is this happening? I just wanted to be popular with girls. Oh no! I shouldn't have relied on the psychic medium. This is bad. I've come to the rooftop, but there's nowhere to run to now. I have to get out of this somehow.
Don't make a noise.
Izuna? Why are you here? I mean, wearing that costume.
It may hurt a little. Please be patient. Satoru-kun, I found you!
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for messing with your feelings. I was out of control earlier. If you forgive me, I'll promise to never make you sad again.
No, I won't forgive you, you scumbag!
This is...
Don't you have any pride? To get down on your knees to apologize? That's such a cheap move. Forget it, I don't care anymore.
Don't look at me. It's embarrassing. I'm ashamed to be in the same school as you. You're disgusting.
You're scum! You're so pretentious!
Are you okay? You're not, are you?
I'm a wreck. But I did something really bad, so it's all my fault. I'm sorry for worrying you, Izuna.
It's not your fault, actually.
Huh? The psychic medium is your grandmother?
That's right. I've been visiting that place for a long time, so I have some knowledge of the secrets of spiritual possession. The soul that possessed you was that of a flirtatious, womanizing scumbag. So what transpired was masterminded by that soul. It's my fault for enlisting the help of my grandmother. I'm sorry.
I don't understand. Why are you apologizing? You saved me, Izuna. But what do you mean when you say you asked your grandmother for help?
I only did it because I'm in love with you.
Huh? Do you love me?
I can't help it. For some reason, you don't see me as a girl. I confessed my love to you and you just shrugged it off.
Did she really mean it when she asked me to be her boyfriend?
My grandmother said she'd take care of you, but I think she might have done something awful to you instead.
There was definitely a hint that the psychic medium knew I was coming.
Since you don't seem to be interested in me romantically, I guess I'll give up on you once and for all. But we can still be close childhood friends, right?
Wait a minute! Don't just end the conversation there! I realized something. No matter how many girls I asked out, I was never satisfied with how many girlfriends I had. I used to think that all I wanted was to be popular, but I've realized that what I want is to be in love with someone special. You're my friend. You've always helped me when I've needed you. You're the most important person in my life. I like you, and I want you to go out with me.
Of course I will, handsome.
I officially started dating my childhood friend. But...
Satoru, call in the next customer.
Wait a minute, I'm dealing with an inquiry.
Izuna, you're lucky to be able to go on dates with your lover every day.
Whoa, I'm so busy this doesn't feel like a date at all. The fortune-telling parlor's reputation for 100% success in love grew, and students flooded in for love advice. Izuna's grandmother couldn't handle it alone, so Izuna and I stepped in to help her.
There were 2 dogs at my school that attracted all the attention. Hey, it's Kureha Ninomiya!
Stop talking so loud. If she hears you, you'll end up in the hospital. I heard that she beat up a punk gang leader from another school the other day.
Just as you'd expect from Kureha the mad dog. Why don't any of the teachers stop her, though?
I guess they're afraid of her too.
This has nothing to do with me. I shouldn't get involved. I'm just gonna finish my daily duties and head home early. My name is Yuichiro Sano, and I'm a sophomore in high school. I'm probably classified as a simple and quiet type of guy, but I want to be known as a guy who does what he has to do when he has to do it. I was about to go to the garbage dump when... It's Kureha Ninomiya! What's she doing in front of the storage shed? Don't tell me she's gonna beat someone up in there! I'm so curious. A few minutes later, no one's come out, and it's been very quiet. Too quiet for her to have beaten someone up in there. Maybe she beat them up before they had time to scream. What? Why is Mizuki Ichinose, the student council president, coming out of the storage shed? What happened to Kureha Ninomiya? Mizuki Ichinose was the student council president and was known as the Loyal Dog because of her loyalty to the school. When she was out of sight, I hurriedly looked inside the storage shed. There's no one here. What the heck is going on? I spent the whole day trying to figure out what happened in that shed, but I couldn't come up with anything. The next day, I saw Mizuki at school.
What's wrong with your uniforms? Your ties need to be pulled up properly.
Who would do such a lame thing?
Stop being so bossy, or I'm gonna make you cry.
Violence isn't allowed in school.
We're from the ex-leader Shiho Endo's gang. You know what'll happen if you mess with us.
Then do whatever you want.
Do you know what you're saying?
Oh gosh, I have to help her, but my legs won't move. Please stop.
What the heck?
Violence isn't tolerated at this school. Don't try and act cool. Your legs are shaking. I'm not shaking.
If you're that scared, you should move. You're in my way.
I'm not moving. I don't want to be the type of scum who runs away.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
We luckily escaped from the pinch thanks to the teacher's arrival. The punks ran away.
Are you okay?
Somehow.
Thanks for saving me. I'm actually a karate expert. I was planning on finishing them off with a single blow when the right time came.
Then I should have stayed out of it.
No, you shouldn't have.
What?
It was the first time in my life that I've been protected like that. I was so happy someone treated me like a girl. May I ask your name?
My name is Yuichiro Sano. I'm a sophomore.
Brave and handsome Yuichiro. Now that we've met, I'd like to talk to you more.
Huh? Seeing Mizuki smile sparked the beginning of my popularity at school. The next day.
Yuichiro, say ah.
Hey, wait, student council president! What the heck, Yuichiro? You should do whatever the student council president says.
So, she's into guys like you.
Yuichiro, what's wrong?
I'm not in a position to have the student council president do this to me.
Never mind. I'm just trying to feed my favorite sophomore.
You're baiting me!
I see his face! How is it?
It's alright.
You're cute.
It was strange to be called cute by a girl. Mizuki's adherence continued after school. You also walk home in this direction?
No, I usually go in the opposite direction, but I want to spend as much time as possible with you.
Please stop being so cute. I'm gonna faint. It made me happy, even if you were joking, though.
I wasn't joking. I think I've fallen in love with you.
Huh?
You've never been in a fight, have you? And yet you stood up to those punks to defend me. It was very endearing. I'm a karate expert, and I've always had a very black and white personality. People don't like me because I've got a bit of a manly side. Now that I'm student council president, I'm even more of a target. It's no wonder I'm attracted to you. You still treated me like a girl. Please make me your girlfriend.
I'm glad you like me so much. I'm sure I'll never meet another person in my life who likes me the way you do.
So we can be together? You're the first boyfriend I've ever had.
That's how I got with my first girlfriend.
By the way, I'm taking tomorrow off from school, Yuichiro.
Why?
I need to go to the hospital regularly.
What's wrong?
It's nothing serious. You don't need to worry, but I'll miss you.
She'd always say cute things about me and the time we spent together. I thought our love would last forever. At lunchtime the next day, Kureha Ninomiya showed up in my classroom and started picking on me.
Here, eat it.
No, stop it! What's wrong with you? Why are you picking on me, Kureha?
It's just a whim. I just felt like bothering you.
Aren't you dating the student council president?
Don't tell me you're in a love triangle with this girl too.
Stop it! I have a girlfriend, and this kind of contact with other girls isn't good for me.
You're so single-minded. You must really love her.
I couldn't understand why Kureha Ninomiya had suddenly decided to pick on me. I was puzzled. That mad dog Kureha was stuck to me more than I liked. Slowly, rumors spread about me being in a love triangle with the two dogs. I instantly became the most famous person in school.
Oh, so he's Kureha's boyfriend. Interesting. I'm Shiho Endo. Before Kureha Ninomiya, I was the school's punk gang leader. Most of my time is now spent trying to bring down Kureha.
After school that day.
Hey, popular guy.
Whoa! Who are you?
You don't know me?
I'm sorry. Do we have any mutual friends at school?
At school? Don't tell me you don't know who Shiho Endo is.
Shiho Endo? Didn't she used to be the school's punk gang leader before Kureha showed up?
That's me.
Really? It's you?
Don't worry, I didn't come here today to fight.
Then what you want?
I'm here to ask you something.
Yeah?
You're Kureha Ninomiya's boyfriend, right?
No, I'm not. She's just harassing me.
Doesn't matter either way. She likes you, so that's enough for me.
What you mean?
She took everything from me. My position as a leader and my friends. Well, there are still some friends who follow me. But now it's my turn to take away what's important to her. And that's you.
Please don't be rough.
What you doing?
Mizuki!
Look who it is. The student council president. What you want? I'm busy right now. That guy's my boyfriend. Get away from him! Wait, are you trying to start a fight with me? Let's do it. What? Don't think I'll go easy on you like before. Oh, you're not. You finally realized.
How didn't I see it? Mizuki, the loyal dog, came out of the same shed that Kureha, the mad dog, had gone into. I should have figured that out.
I'm Kureha Ninomiya.
Students from our school happened to be passing by and started making a commotion. I knew we were in a bad situation. Mizuki, this way! I grabbed her and ran away. We arrived at the riverbed. Mizuki, please explain what's going on.
I was trying to unite the punk gangs.
What?
Our school was infested with punks because of Shiho Endo, the ex-gang leader. The teachers and I, the head of the student council, were having a hard time with it, so I became the leader of the punk gang to make sure they didn't do anything reckless. Fortunately, I've trained in karate so I could deal with any situation that arose. Once a fortnight, with the teacher's permission, I'd come to school as Kureha Ninomiya.
So that's why the teachers always leave Kureha alone. But what was it that I saw that day?
That day?
I saw Kureha go into the storage shed, and then for some reason, you came out of it.
Did you see that? I had to change my clothes in a hurry because I remembered that I had to work for the student council.
You were entrusted with such an important mission, and you chose to change your clothes in a storage shed? That's so risky.
I know. I had to play both characters perfectly, but as a result of my actions, I blew my cover and you found out what I was doing.
There's one more thing I don't understand. Why did you act so differently from the usual Kureha during lunch break today? Wasn't it strange of her to try and make me eat her sandwich?
I couldn't resist it when I saw your face.
Huh?
I forgot I was Kureha and wanted to flirt with you. I couldn't control myself.
It's embarrassing to hear you say that to my face.
Are you disillusioned to find out I have two sides to me? I didn't want to show you this side.
Of course not. You're putting your body on the line for the school. I'm not disillusioned. I'm even more in love with you.
I love you.
Whoa. The next day.
Kureha Ninomiya's true identity is Mizuki Ichinose.
What? Shiho, is that true? I'm sure your grief at being relieved of your position as gang leader must have been very deep, but I didn't realize that you were depressed enough to make this up.
I won't believe that the student council president is Kureha Ninomiya.
I'm not insane. She told me to my face. It'll be impossible to take her down now. The whole school is probably involved in this plot.
Shiho left the rooftop looking sad. Mizuki is good looking, gets excellent grades, and is superhuman. She'd never get in a fight.
Should we all switch and start following her?
Kureha's true identity came to light at school, and I feared that there would be fierce criticism of Mizuki. However, the opposite happened. She became respected by all of the students. I'm happy for you, Mizuki. I'm so proud to have you, who worked so hard to improve the school, as my girlfriend.
Don't say it like that. It's embarrassing.
Mizuki had been very busy with the student council recently, but our relationship carried on, of course.
I love you.
You're so bold in public, and your tone of voice is starting to sound like Kureha's. She's a fun person. I still haven't found a way to measure her charm. What? I worked so many shifts, and this is all the pay I get? That's just how it goes with a convenience store job, Haruto. Don't you think it's about time you look for a full-time job? I'm Haruto Ida, 23 years old, a part-timer at a convenience store. Sho Shimamoto, also 23, works part-time here too. Sho, aren't you also not working full-time? I'm aiming for a major debut with my band. Even if my life is a little tough for now, I can endure it for my dream. Do you have any dreams, Haruto? Well, not really at the moment. Well, I guess getting a smaller paycheck this month was just my fate. Again with fate. Ever since I was a kid, my parents taught me to believe in fate. My current part-time job, being single, it's all fate. I'll soon find my destined job and my destined person. But what if your fate is to be unhappy? Waiting for a happy fate without putting any effort in? The world isn't that easy, right? My parents had a destiny-like encounter at a train station and are still in love. So, if I believe in fate, I should also be able to find happiness. Just believing in fate won't make work and love go well. That's why you're still a part-timer. You need to put some effort in. That's why I believe it's not my turn for a happy fate yet. As Sho's words got cut off, I headed to the register. Welcome! This lunchbox. I've never seen anyone this cute.
Could you please heat this up for me? Did I say something weird?
No, not at all. Beautiful.
What do you mean by beautiful?
No, it's nothing. Nothing at all. Here you go. This is M chicken.
I didn't order this, though.
Sorry. Damn it. I can't deal with customers smoothly at all. I'm usually perfect at this. Sorry about the weird guy. I'll heat up your lunchbox for you.
You guys are so fun. It's kind of refreshing. I just moved to this neighborhood and I was a bit nervous.
You just moved here? Hey, don't get too excited.
Yes, I just moved, so I think I'll be coming to this convenience store quite often. I'm not very good at cooking for myself.
She just moved here recently and might use the store frequently? Isn't this basically fate? But a beautiful lady like you shouldn't eat convenience store lunchboxes all the time. I cook for myself quite often. Maybe I could make something for you? What? Don't listen to this playboy! I can cook too! Let me do it!
I'm so glad I met such interesting people. If I ever miss home-cooked meals, I'll take you up on your offer. My name is Ritsu Adachi.
I'm Sho Shimamoto. I'm Haruto Ida. If you ever need anything, just let us know. We're almost always here. I was already smitten with Ritsu. It was love at first sight. Meeting her was definitely fate. That night, when I returned to my apartment, someone was standing in front of my door. Excuse me, that's my room. Ritsu!
Aren't you the guy from the convenience store?
You moved in? You mean to this apartment?
I can't believe you're my next-door neighbor. What a coincidence.
You're my neighbor? This is definitely fate.
It's really comforting.
What a coincidence.
Here, please take this. I'm giving these out as a moving-in greeting.
Thank you. This is a cookie from the store in front of East Station, right?
You knew it? My home station is East Station, and they make really delicious cookies.
Wait, your home station is East Station? My home station was East Station too! I moved when I was in high school.
What a coincidence.
Is this a joke? Too many coincidences. This is...
It feels like fate, doesn't it?
Ritsu, her face turning red, said that and quickly went into the room next door. The next day... Wow, what's with that stupidly relaxed face? Good morning, show. I've fallen for someone. What the? All of a sudden? Remember Ritsu who came to the store yesterday? I fell in love at first sight, and it turns out she lives next door to me. Seriously? I think it's definitely fate. You think so too, don't you, Sho? I don't think that's fate. Why not? The woman I happen to fall in love with at first sight lives next door to me. Plus, our home stations are the same, and we even have similar tastes in snacks. And yesterday, my favorite TV show was leaking sound from her room. This has to be fate. I fell in love with her too, with Ritsu. Why do you, of all people? Listen here, Haruto. I have no intention of handing Ritsu over to you. You might feel like it's fate, but I'll take her by force. Be prepared. I'm working hard on my band activities with the goal of making a major debut, and all you do is wait for fate to casually walk up to you without making any significant effort. Given the choice between someone like you and me, Ritsu will definitely choose me. Sho may have a point, but I can't give up Ritsu no matter what.
I, Ritsu Adachi, had a secret. The night I ran into Haruto at the convenience store. Oh no, I finally spoke with Haruto! I didn't sound weird, right? I spoke naturally, didn't I? I wonder what Haruto thought about me. Did he think I was even a little cute? Actually, I've never been able to get Haruto out of my mind since high school. I wanted to date him, so I made a bold change in my appearance. Although I look very different from my high school days, the inside is still the same. Still a shy and introverted person. When I was in high school, I bumped into Haruto on my way to school one morning when I was running late.
Ouch!
Oh, I'm sorry. Your uniform is torn. What should I do? I will reimburse you.
No, it's okay. Today was a day of fate.
Fate?
The uniform getting torn is fate. This might lead to something starting from here. I shouldn't fix it.
Huh? But I won't be able to calm down like that. Please at least tell me your name and contact information. I will bring the compensation to your house later. Despite my desperate attempts to detain him, Haruto left with a refreshing smile. After that, based on the uniform Haruto was wearing, I waited for him at the school gate. A few days later, I was able to meet him, but he wouldn't accept any money. When I begged him to at least tell me his name, he reluctantly told me it was Haruto Ida. As a high school student, I was too overwhelmed just hearing Haruto's name. Even after all these years, I occasionally remembered him, who said fate, and walked away gracefully. So, I decided to bravely look for him. It seemed like he believed in fate, so if he felt fate in his encounter with me, he might even date someone like me. With that thought, I started my investigation in my own way. According to his Instagram, his favorite show is a comedy show called Our Door. There's a catch-up broadcast, so I'll turn it on at high volume. I was working hard to create a series of coincidences that would look like fate in order to date him, whom I loved so much.
A few days later. You're asking Ritsu out on a date? Yeah, is there a problem? I'm the proactive one here, so I decided to ask her first. You don't intend to ask her out anyway, right? You're just leaving everything to fate, aren't you? No, I won't ask her out. Because Ritsu is my person of destiny, she should come to me without me having to invite her. I'll show you how naive that thinking is. By the time you realize how stupid you were when I start dating Ritsu, it'll be too late. Well, time to work hard at my part-time job to earn money for the date with her. Sho exited the back room with enthusiasm. What's with that guy, Sho? The truth is, I had a feeling that Ritsu, my person of destiny, would never go on a date with Sho. But at the same time, another part of me was uncertain. Could it really be so? That night, on my way home from work, I was exhausted and walking wearily.
I'm sorry for making you wait.
No worries at all. If it means I can go on a date, I can wait for hours. A date?
I actually...
Relax, I'll lead you properly. Sho, what are you planning to do with my person of destiny? No, Ritsu should be my person of destiny, right? Why is she with Sho? Hey, Sho! Haruto!
Haruto.
Ritsu, why? I thought you were my person of destiny, so why are you going on a date with Sho? You could have refused him. I told you, didn't I? Compared to you, who does nothing but talk about fate, a guy like me who takes action is more attractive. That's why Ritsu decided to go on a date. This is the result.
Haruto. There was a secret behind all this. One day before.
Please, could you go on a date with me just for one day?
A date would be inconvenient.
It's only for a day.
I'm sorry. The truth is, I've known Haruto, your colleague, for a while, and I've always liked him. So I can't go on a date with you.
I know.
How?
Despite how I look, I'm quite popular with girls, so it's impossible for me not to notice a girl's in-love face.
You knew? Then why are you asking me on a date?
Haruto likes you too, Ritsu, but he'll never confess to you in his entire life.
Why would you say something like that? Is it because I'm not attractive?
Don't cry, that's not it! That guy is afraid of being rejected if he confesses, so he thinks if she's the one destined for me, she'll come to me. But that won't get him anywhere, right? So, I want to make him confess to you, Ritsu.
So you were thinking about something like that?
I thought if he knew I was dating you, Ritsu, it'd light a fire under him. So, can you just make that fact happen? Could you go on a date with me for just a day? Of course, I won't do anything strange.
If that's the case, then I'm happy to oblige. And so, Sho ended up dating me in order to wake up his friend, Haruto.
So, Ritsu wasn't my person of destiny?
Why won't you say, I want you to go on a date with me, Haruto? You don't like it when Sho and I go on a date, right? Feelings don't get conveyed unless you express them.
That's right. I've always conveniently used the word fate. I was just running away because I was afraid of failure. Even though I know it's okay to think that such was my fate, even if I failed. I was bothered that you always blamed fate and didn't do anything. I just wanted to motivate you. But you understand what you have to do now, right? Saying that, Sho walked away from us.
You know, Haruto, actually, I've known about you since high school, and I've had a one-sided crush on you for a long time.
You've known me since high school? You like me? Did we go to the same school?
No, we went to different schools, but we've met twice. I was much more plain and inconspicuous in high school, so it's understandable that you don't remember. The first time we met, we were in high school, and you said that what happened was fate. I still vividly remember it. I wondered why I could never forget it, and concluded that I had fallen in love with you at first sight. So, if you thought our meeting was destiny, I thought maybe you would go out with me. So I looked at your Instagram and researched various things. I pretended to be destiny to make you think that. I'm sorry for deceiving you.
I don't think you deceived me. You're more admirable than me, who's scared of getting hurt and leaving everything to fate without doing anything, trying hard to change fate. But why do you like me? I don't get it.
The first time we met, you said that the fact that your uniform got torn was fate, and that something might start from there. You have the power to think positively, even in unfortunate circumstances.
Well, that's one way to put it. But I think I wasn't thinking about anything at that time. but you worked hard for me. I shouldn't run away anymore. I need to strive to grab happiness with my own hands. I've liked you since the time we met at the convenience store.
I like you too. I'd be happy if I could become your person of destiny.
A while later. Huh? You're quitting your part-time job? Yeah, my hard work paid off. Actually, a person from a record company who came to see my live performance the other day scouted me. I'm going to make my major debut. Really? That's great! Congratulations! By the way, why are you waiting for the store manager too? Actually, I'm quitting my part-time job here and becoming a full-time employee. After failing 10 times, I finally passed the interview. Ritsu is working full-time at a cafe, so it's not right for me to continue working part-time. I'm really happy for you. Definitely invite me to your wedding, all right? Of course. It's still a long way off, but you're the Cupid of our love. I took a step forward and ended up having the best friend and the best girlfriend. In the end, this is probably my destiny.